16S on test. On an R88 RX. We've done a little range check, not a rain check, and seems good. So we're going to give it a flight test now, see how it performs in the air. Ooh. That's my dodgy power lead. That's not helpful.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered. Telemetry lost. RF signal critical. Telemetry recovered.
I'm going to leave the aerials trailing like that because that's pretty much how I've flown all my FrSky stuff with this model for many years. So if the range is a problem, we'll change that and orient them properly. Launching out. Also, this model's a bit tail heavy, so an excuse some flapping around. Nice and smooth, nice and precise. There's no glitches that I can detect. I've used this model because it's got elevons like barn doors. It really is super sensitive. Right, let's get some height and see what sort of range it's got. As far as I'd normally fly. With this model anyway. RSSI is 72 out there, so no issues with range whatsoever. For those that you have not seen one before, this is a SAS Wildthing. It's absolutely one of the best gliders I own, because you can put it in the car and you can throw it off anywhere. Absolutely bulletproof, and they're so much fun to fly in and out the rocks. Them for beginners because they're so tough, but they'll it's one of those gliders that you always want in the quiver. Because you can just mess around with it, bring it nice and tight to the rocks and not have to worry about giving it a clack. And they fly so lovely. It's usually why there's so few second-hand ones on the market. Because once you've got it, you don't want to let go. Bit of company there from the gulls. This way. No, he's made a turn, so it's safe to continue. We don't often share this slope with paragliders. There's usually too much lift for them. I know the wind noise on the mic might suggest quite heavy wind today, but in truth it's about 10-12 miles an hour max. Overconfidence. The elevons on this are about double the size of the standard one, so it is very twitchy to fly. But I like it like this. It's sort of you can do daft things like that. Pretty much all you have to do once you learn to fly with it, just make the elevons a little bit bigger, or shift the weight backwards, and it'll roll quite nicely. perfect upside down landing. Absolutely meant that. Well, that's the R88 from Radiomaster. I don't see any problems there at all. And that's 3 times less than what the FrSky 8 channel is. I'll certainly be buying more of these.